everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Dandelion, which is brought to you, and that is the last time I'm going to be saying that. Oh my god. That's right, this is going to be the last episode of Dandelion because it's already May 17th in the game, and the routes end at the end of the month, and we only have the secret end as well to do, which is pretty darn short from what I remember. I cannot believe we're about to be done with Dandelion, but you know, we're just gonna get going into the game for now, and I'll talk more about, you know, Dandelion ending and of course the end of Ji-yoon's route when we get there. But yes, it's just me and Ji-yoon now. Everyone else moved out, which is very sad, and Ji-yoon claims that he is going to bring us to his world. So let's see how that happens. Oh, as you can see, I'm still like stack grinding, but I just remembered something that I have to tell you guys. And I'm gonna do it now because it'll be hard to find a better time to later. So I'm going to be doing a best of Dandelion video, of just the whole Let's Play. And I was going through my Let's Play, just skimming through it to try and look for parts. And I happened upon a line that Ji-woo said way back in his route, which I think is very interesting. And we were so blind back then, we had no idea. So Ji-woo said, I took a picture of it, he said, "Well, there's a legend in my world that a rabbit who can foretell the future is born every 100 years. He said that on a date, just like out of nowhere. And back then I'm like, haha, yeah, what, can you tell the future or something? He was talking about Ji-yoon. It was the legend about Ji-yoon. That is so funny. Like, it was referenced way back then and we thought nothing of it. Okay, it is the last day of the month now. This is end of route time. There was just no story for the rest of the route until the very end. He's about to go away now. Ji-yoon? Ji-yoon stood at my doorway as I was ready to go to sleep. Bye, I'm gonna leave. Didn't you go to sleep yet? He would usually be sleeping soundly at this time. Stars. Oh. Huh? You wanna look at the stars? There are many stars in the sky. That is true, there is. Stars? Yes. Why is he talking about the stars all of a sudden? Let's watch them together. 'Cause you're gonna leave. It'll be a nice, bittersweet memory. I couldn't help but to smile at his unexpected offer. Watching stars together. That's quite romantic. Okay, we shall then. Ji-yoon stepped towards my bed and picked up the blanket. Huh? Why are you taking the blanket? To watch the stars. With that, he walked towards the living room. Does he mean that we should watch the stars on the balcony? I mean, that's what I assumed. I didn't think we were gonna look out the window. Somehow it's cute. Stars. When was the last time that I looked up at the night sky? There are a lot of stars tonight. Yes. Since when did Ji-yoon begin to answer so well like this? With a lot of progress, because he used to just say nothing all the time. I don't even remember now. At first, he almost never answered and only blinked his eyes, so I felt as if we were having an eye-to-eye conversation. Apples must have been the opportunity for Ji-yoon to open up. Apples? What, because we kept giving them to him? Or the drunk apple incident? This is my first time watching the stars on my balcony with my blanket like this. Seems cozy. I don't know since when, but now I hardly look at the sky now. Constantly busy, I always walked while looking down at the ground. I would always just carry my heavy textbooks around. But unlike me, Ji-yoon often looked up at the sky. When I brought him to the park, he always looked up at the sky, and I only stared at his profile. But Ji-yoon, you often look up at the sky. He said that the clear autumn sky is amazing. And his eyes that were looking up at the sky were pretty as jewels. Yes, the sky. I like it. Why do you like it? It's quiet and pretty. Like you! But it's scary when there's thunder. He's so cute. Ji-yoon, do you know you're really cute? You're adorable. I think you're really, really cute. Yes, I am really, really cute. He answered almost silently. I stole a glance at him, and his cheeks were slightly pink. Could it be that he's shy? But you have so many more charms than just being cute. Like getting drunk off apples. When you grow up a little more, I'm sure that you'll be a fine man. There we are, going with the, when you grow up, you'll be a fine man. How old is he? June is Oh, okay. June as an adult. I got really excited right there, and I thought it said June is an adult. I was like, finally! Finally! That's not what it said. So, okay. Not an adult. More mature, kind, and perhaps manly. Just imagining it made my heart pound. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. Now, he's still young and cute. How young? But he will be a wonderful, imposing king. I thought that said imposter king. I don't know why. I have confidence in Jiyun. When the stars disappear and the morning comes. You will make a choice once again. A choice? Whether you want to lose your memories or not. What choice? Even if I'm not here, I believe that you will be fine. So don't wish for me, please, okay? I'm working on my own thing with the magicians. I'm gonna find... What are you talking about? Magicians? Even if Jiyun's not here. You're not going away, are you? You're not going to suddenly leave like the other animals, are you? Yep. You'll make the choice that I want. A choice? You will do as I wish. What do you mean by that? You're making me nervous. Saying anything more would be against the rules. Sorry. It's as close as he could give you... That's as close as he could get to giving you a hint. And Jiyun smiled. Jiyun, I don't want you to suddenly disappear. If Jiyun goes away, if he disappears, I won't be able to cut the apples for him, teach him how to cook, and go out together. None of that will be possible. I will really be alone then. You'll be alright. Jiyun spoke as if he seemed to know what I was thinking. Would it really be okay? Yeah, you gotta go on the adventure for the first time by yourself, like he said. For me to be alone? Even if the house becomes empty like before, would I be alright? Aw, how sweet. Jude's lips touched my forehead. Yeah, he really is a lot taller than I think. Just with the sprites, he looks so tiny, but he's pretty darn tall. I will try to meet you again. That's also a pretty good hint right there, Jiyun. His lips briefly touched my forehead and went away. Like magic, the loneliness that I just felt gradually disappeared. Why can I not talk right now? Because Jiyun said that I'll be okay. Because he said that he will try to meet me again. Okay. Even if you leave, Jiyun, I will always... And he's gone. What the? What? Where's the wizard? I thought we were gonna be with the wizard yet. We didn't even get that? I guess she didn't have the desperate wish because he said that, so she couldn't even meet the wizard. The wizard didn't even get to meet her? That's really funny. Okay, that ended so abruptly. Okay, wow. I wasn't prepared to be giving my thoughts yet. Okay, here we go. Jiyun's route. Like I said at the start of this route, I remembered nothing about this route other than the fact that when my friend played this route, she said that it just felt like not a lot happened. Like the story segments were very far apart, and there just wasn't much going on, and Jiyun also just doesn't say much. It's true, and I agree. There was a lot of grinding in this route compared to the others. The story segments were really far apart, and when they did happen, it was just like major plot dump kind of. So it felt like a lot happened, but also nothing at the same time. And yeah, Jiyun, I like him. I like all the characters in this game. They have a special place in my heart because this game has a special place in my heart. But he is very quiet, a lot quieter than Jihei. And also the age thing, I couldn't really get past. It felt weird. Now, something to notice is that, these were the only two that didn't have a smoochy picture. The most we got was that forehead kiss at the end there, which again, I think is indicative of his age, I think. And they kept talking about him getting older. Yeah, that was just weird. Funny gag throughout the whole thing where I kept asking how old he was, but like for real, I wanted to know how old he was. Like I said, there was no official age, but most people were guessing between 16 and 18. A lot of the information we got wasn't super new, just because we learned most of it already in Jihei's routes. There was a decent amount of overlap there. But we got more details and clarification on things. I was right. I did think June's wish was that he would grant Jihei's. We also had that, speaking of Jihei, saddest scene, and wow, great timing. That was the exact scene when I was talking about that popped up on the credits. That scene was really sad. That hurt. Oh yeah, that's a good picture right there. I like that one. I'm kind of waiting to give my final thoughts, final statements for the game as a whole until we finish. We get the after credits scene for Ji-yoon's route, and then also that secret ending. That route ended very abruptly though. I was very surprised. I was fully expecting to get the usual going to the wizard, but yeah, I guess there was no need to. I guess what Ji-yoon said was enough so that Hee-jung didn't have that desperate wish because she knew Ji-yoon was going to try and find her, which I think is so funny because you know how obsessed the wizard is with Hee-jung. Be like, I want to see her, yay! He just didn't get it this time. That is so funny. Oh my, okay. Let's get this after credit scene. Oh! Okay, here's the wizard. Yeah, that is what happened. Oh, this is so funny. Even after the prince left, you never once called me. I think that is so funny. Because that is, like, pretty much all he wants is for Hee-jung to call him. I've waited 3 years, but you lived such a stable life. It's been 3 years? Oh my god. He's just been watching us for 3 years too. It's kind of creepy. It was interesting to see you trying to achieve your dream though. It was our adventure all by ourselves, achieving our dream. This must be a true happy ending. So am I the true loser of this game then? I think you are. I think you lost this time, wizard. Oh my god, that's funny. Because you never once sought for me. Ugh. But I still want you so much. What do I do now? You're creepy. Do we have our art gallery? Hee-jae! Dude, it has been forever. You know, Hee-jae was like really prominent in Ji-woo and Jisoo's route, and then he just sort of faded off in the last 3. Hee-jung. I saw a familiar face from afar. It's Hee-jae. Hee-jae, so you made it. We're still friends, and you look exactly the same. Are you kidding me? It's your big debut. My first solo exhibition is being held today. It's been 3 years already since I graduated from college. There is no one beside me now. June disappeared after the night we looked up at the stars together. So much time has already flown by, and I worked very hard to achieve my dream since then. I wonder if Jiun's seeing this. I knew that you were exceptionally talented since we were in school, because I'm in love with you still, after all this time. Remember me? You kind of forgot all about me. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe it's been 3 years since you graduated. Us drawing in the club room all night long seems like yesterday. Yeah, really. I wanted Ji-yoon to see all of this. You're thinking about another man. I'm sad. If only I could meet him. Is Ji-yoon doing well? Would he have become a king by now? By now, he probably has gotten taller and much more charming. I will try to meet you again. Hee-jung? Huh? Oh, sorry, I was hearing something just now. Did we actually hear him say that? Thinking about Ji-yoon makes me hear things now. That's kind of weird. You hear things now? Is that Ji-yoon doing that to you? I can make you hear my voice. You're beautiful. I heard it again. That's so weird. We're actually hearing it. Ji-yoon, how are you doing that? What was that? I certainly heard it. Hee-jung. What's the deal? Sorry, hold on for a sec. I heard it. I certainly heard it. It came from over there. It came from in this building? That was really loud then if you heard it from outside. I'm pretty sure I wasn't hearing things. I'm certain that it came from here. This way. Oh yeah, he literally is somehow making us hear. I heard it once more. My heart began to beat fast. Ji-yoon, is that you? Is it really you? I ran towards where the voice was coming from. The voice stopped. I heard it coming from around here. I'm sure of it. When the stars disappear and the morning comes. I heard it again. I'm replaying things I said in the past. It must be coming from here. But I couldn't see Jiyun anywhere. Jiyun? I called out his name softly. I know I hear your voice. I just know it. This is the morning that signals a new start. Jiyun, where are you? It's you, right? Where are you? How come I can only hear your voice? I came to take you. To his world? Jiyun, I don't see you. Where are you? I'm going to invite you to my kingdom. Your kingdom? Close your eyes, then we can meet each other soon. I can really see you again? Trust me. I will. I'm this dandelion now. This is what I look like. Hello? Jiyun? Aw, look! He did get older. I mean, it's been 3 years. Yeah, look at you! And these... your weird... people. Oh, these must be the magicians he was talking about. Welcome, my precious one. I'm in grass! Yo, baby, I made it to grass! Oh, is that how it's gonna end? Yes, it is! Okay, several questions. I have several questions. Is Heejung also going to end up like a true crime mystery, like I'm sure Jihye has, because he disappeared to go to grass? Like, I ran off from Heejay, and then I'm never seen again. Heejay's gonna report it to the police. She just had, like, it's her first exhibition, and then she disappears. She's in grass now. And also, what about her dream? Like, is she gonna continue her art dream there? Like, it just started. Or can she, like, sort of go back and forth between grass and the real world? Or is she just gonna, like, hang out in grass forever now? She'll do art there. She'll be with Jiyun. She'll be a true crime victim in the real world. Much to consider. But let us go. Oh, okay, right. We'll look at Jiyun's pictures first. Okay, Jiyun, his concept art. Something about the eyes in this one's a bit off. Yeah, Jiyun, none of these really look like Jiyun. I'm glad they went with the design they did. This looks a little bit generic, I guess. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing this is him, like, grown up now. Older, taller, as he kept saying. Very nice. Okay. Now that's secret ending. Let's check that out. Okay, no, so this is it. Okay, behind the story. Here we go.
Can you see me? It's me. I'm the secret end. Woohoo! The fact that you can see me means that you have a desperate wish.
Yeah, a wish for Jiwoo still.
A wish you want to fulfill, even if it means losing your precious memories. I will grant your wish in return for your memories. In space. Why do I take away the memories of others? To grant a wish, I need a great amount of magical power. And memories will be turned into magical powers. Memories are what make them possible. To raise the dead, heal the sick. I grant wishes, and with the rest, sustain my power. I'm an all-powerful being. If I don't take your memories away, I can't continue living. I'll keel over and die. Blech. But don't worry, I don't take away all of your memories. I only take away the ones related to your wish.
Your precious memories, I'm pretty sure he says. Or I just made that up. But I think he said that at some point.
So when your wish comes true, you'll be able to remember how earnestly you wished for it. I can't talk. Earnestly you wished for it to come true.
Why was that so hard for me to say?
There may be a few or many memories that I've absorbed. Once your wish is fulfilled, you will no longer remember me.
I'll forget the wacko wizard.
Because your precious memory will be taken away in return for the wish. How long do I have to wait? I have to continue this boring job. I save the ones in despair, and they forget me as a result, which keeps me alive. But no one remembers me and my beautiful voice. How long must I continue doing this? I'm stuck in space. This is really freaking boring.
Please save my mother. Without her, Please, I'll give you anything. Anything to save her.
But once your mother comes back alive, you wouldn't even remember who she is.
What? What do you mean?
I need your memories to save her, especially the ones related to her. Your mother will come back to life, but you will not be able to remember who she is.
I don't care. If I can save her, my memories don't matter.
Everyone who comes to see me says so. Because only those who are desperate enough can see me.
Please, I beg you, save her.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Why do you want to save her so badly?
Because, I mean, it's their mom. Pretty self-explanatory, I feel. She's the one who gave birth to me, and I love her.
Love?
My mother always trusted me. No matter how I acted, she still had faith in me.
And that's love.
Yes, please, grant my wish.
My strength was weakened since I took a breath for a while. Oh, a break. I really needed to breathe in for a bit. Still, I will grant your wish.
Really?
Of course. If I don't work, I can't maintain my life as well. I'll die.
Thank you. I'll never forget this.
That's the thing, though, you will.
I'll never. Oh.
Never? Such statement is ironic when you have your memories taken away. Since I gained some power in a long time, should we go meet the heroine?
Hey, that's me. Hi. Oh God, Mom. Did you study hard at the cram school?
Yes, Mom.
The test scores haven't come out yet, but you didn't get second place like last time, did you? You have to get first place. No questions asked.
Mom, I think I'm going to apply for a university in Busan.
What? What are you talking about? What about the school that I told you to apply to?
I'm going to apply there too, but I want to live alone. Without you and your ugly face and terrible personality.
What are you talking about? What has gotten into you all of a sudden?
No, Mom, actually,
Don't even think about it. Just concentrate on raising your grades. I saw some high school girls with a lot of makeup and wearing short skirts at your cram school. You're not hanging out with those girls, are you? Don't hang out with kids like that. I may have to transfer you to a different cram school. It just sounds like girls being normal girls expressing themselves, Mom. Don't be so judgmental.
Mom. The heroine is an interesting girl. It's been 7 years since I started observing the human world, and I can't take my eyes off of her.
Why? What's so special about little old me, little old Hee-jung?
I wasn't interested when I first saw her, but things became interesting since 4 years ago. Her family began to fall apart, and I loved it. This is the greatest juicy drama I could. Oh, it was so good. After her parents split, her mother began to change. How do I tell this to Mom? Time flies indeed. I can't believe it's been 7 years since I observed her. And as I did, I found several entertaining things about her. Her life has been this way ever since our parents got a divorce 4 years ago. She blocked all her potential and desperately tries to become the daughter that her mother wants. Normally, other people would have hated their moms in that case. But it seems that heroine never once hated her mother.
Why are you calling her the heroine?
No, in fact, heroine loves her mother. Mom will be very upset, but if I stay here, nothing will ever change. Heroine continues her effort to make her mother happy, and she truly loves her mother. Oh, by the way, is it correct to call this love? I feel like I'll suffocate and die here. I want to get away from here. I don't even know what I want to do now. The heroine? She will never be able to have an earnest wish as long as she's with her mother. To heroine, her mother is a robber of hope. She's the exact opposite of who I am. I grant wishes. Woohoo! So I began thinking, if heroine, who even loves someone that takes her dreams away, see me, who grants wishes, then
she could love you? Is that what you're getting at? What are you talking about? I thought we were done with that. You're going to a university outside of Seoul. Are you out of your mind? Mom, please let me go. I think I'm going to suffocate and die here. Please, Mom, please? Please don't hate me for doing this.
Haha! Things are becoming more interesting. It's really weird to see my sprite in somewhere that is not space. The heroine has finally decided to get away from her mom. But her love towards her seems to remain unchanged. But will she be able to bring about a change in her life? Will the heroine be able to fulfill her desperate wish? Will she get her wish and come find me at least once? Will I ever be able to meet the heroine? The only thing that I can do is to just watch you and wait.
Art club? Maybe I should join. Interesting, we're kind of seeing the beginning of Hee-jung's past, you know, to get where she was at the start of the game. I did draw secretively in my room when Mom wasn't watching. But there will be so many talented people at the club. Except TJ. I've never even taken any art classes. Oh, right, I should sign up for the weekend English cram school.
She seemed to have found something that interested her for the first time. She made a decision alone without her mother. But nothing else has changed. The heroine is still living as she was when she was. The unwavering love of heroine towards her mother is incredible.
That one sentence seemed like it was worded wrong. I'm kind of confused. Whatever.
Even though she's not with her, she still has a big influence on her. This is the longest I've had to do this voice.
TOEIC class. I still don't think that's TOEIC, but I'm still going to call it that. And I should register for a class on English speaking, since that's becoming really important these days. Oh, I should go to the library to do schoolwork afterwards. I'm working hard. I'm really making an effort, so Mom won't hate me. If I work hard, someday she'll acknowledge me. Just work hard. That's all you can do.
At this rate, you'll never have an earnest wish. Heroine, what's your reason for loving your mother? You resist being together, yet you still work hard to receive her love. Why so? Are you kind enough to love a being that takes your wishes and hopes away? When will I?
It's interesting because you also took her wishes and hopes away, kind of, you know?
When will I be able to meet you?
Why are you so obsessed with me? PJ! Have you thought about changing your major to art? No, art is just too different from what I've studied so far. But I think you're talented. There are a lot of people who have done art since they're young. Doing it as a hobby is enough for me. And I have to get a stable job. Yeah, I guess working at a bank or at a government office is the best way to be stable these days. What's your major, Hee-jae? Yeah. But Hee-jung, you come to the clubroom every day to draw, and you love art. Yeah, I do, but you can't always just do what you want.
Heroine, how come you don't wish hard enough? It's because of your mom. Will you wish hard enough already so I can see you? How can you love her when she's preventing you from having dreams? I want to talk to you. I want to see your face passionately desiring for something. I want to see a side of you I've never seen before. I've only seen you give yourself a hard time. I'm no longer amused by such weakness. I want to witness a little more emotion from you. I'm sick and tired of living a life granting wishes and taking away memories. Heroine, how did I end up wanting you so much?
I don't know. It's kind of weirded me out a little bit. Just spying on me all this time. Can't believe that I'm already a senior. So you're graduating soon, huh? Darn. Yeah, but I think I'll have to stay for one more semester, actually. Why? You don't have enough credits to graduate? No, it's just that I didn't decide what I want to do yet. If I were to get a job right after graduation, I need to prepare now. But I'm not sure as to what I want to do. I see. Getting a job is one of the hardest phases in life, I think. A truer statement has never been said by Hee-jae. Relatable for me right now. Ugh. Yeah. If I can't find a job, I'm just gonna take over what my parents are doing. The chicken restaurant. Right, your parents own a chicken restaurant, right? Right. But don't you want to utilize at least a little bit of what you've learned in school? Yeah, but I don't know what I can do in relation to my major. And I'm not even sure if that's what I want. I'm confused. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm majoring in business, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a job with what I've learned so far. Well, you always have your parents to turn to. That's a little, that was not the right thing to say, Hee-jae.
3 years have passed by in the blink of an eye, and you're still living the same pattern of life. If you were to graduate like this, don't tell me you're planning to go back to your mother. No, then you'll never be able to develop an earnest wish. Then, I'll never be able to meet you. I want you. No, I just want to talk to you at least once. If that can't be done, I want to see you experiencing different emotions. Your sadness, agony, love, despair, I want to see them all. Since you are in no way tainted, what do? I can't even touch you. What should I do?
You should take 5 animals and put them in my apartment.
I wish you so badly, and you don't even know. I've been watching you from afar.
That's really creepy.
I have been.
EJ, when is the club exhibition this year?
I've been watching you for so long, but you don't even know that I exist.
Is it around April? I think that was the case last year. Hey, by the way, do you want to grab something to eat after class? Oh, sorry, I have a lot of assignments to do.
I'm watching you, Heroine. I'm waiting for you, right next to you. It's really freaking weird.
I think I'm free next weekend. How about then? Guys, there could be a creepy wizard watching this right now and we wouldn't even know it. Am I doing what you want, wizard? Yeah, well, I'm always available.
How come you can't see me? How come I can do nothing but watch you? Even if I wait, you will never come to me. No matter how badly I want you.
Boy, that really makes Ji-yoon's route, like the end, kind of even funnier. I have to go buy art supplies sometime. Do you want to go with me next week? Oh, really? Sure, let's. I love you.
You cannot see me, and I want to destroy you.
Oh. Thanks, wizard.
So I planned this game. So I began to look for 5 animals that will participate in the game. Participants who have desperate wishes, and at the same time have broken hearts. And though it was difficult, I finally found the appropriate candidates in the Grim continent.
Oh, is that what it's called? The Grim continent? They're all... Oh! Okay, this is interesting. I didn't realize they were all from the same continent. And it's called the Grim continent.
I didn't think that any typical animals would do the job to move the heroine's heart. I observed the candidates and waited. Waited for them to come to me with their earnest wishes.
Doo-doo-doo.
Hello, Mr. Black Cat.
Oh, we're gonna get to see them all when they had their wishes. Oh, this might hurt. What? Where am I?
This is where I live. It's the boundary between the Grim continent and the human world.
Why am I here? Who are you, and why is your voice so awful?
People call me the wizard. I travel the Grim continent and the human world, granting people's wishes. The fact that you can see me means that you have a desperate wish.
Grant wishes? Are you telling me the truth?
Yes, but you must first participate in the game and win.
Really? You can grant any wishes?
Of course, under the premise that you take part in the game.
I'll participate. So cure my sister Lily. She's an incurable illness. I've tried everything, but she isn't getting any better. No one can help her. I don't know what to do anymore. This is sad that we're seeing the moment they had their wish. Save her and I'll do anything. I'll participate in the game. Let me participate.
All right then, it's perfect. You're just who I'm looking for.
So, what's the game?
It's a game to win the love of a woman.
Love?
The one who receives her love wins. Those who don't lose. The winner has his wish fulfilled. The losers will have their memories taken away and become humans.
Lose their memories and become humans?
Yes, I am the wizard, the one who feeds on others' memories.
Why do we become humans when we lose?
Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. The woman lives in the human world, not the Grim continent.
The human world? So you're saying I have to go there and participate in this game? Who's gonna take care of my sister?
Yes, if you lose, you'll become a human and stay in that world forever.
But what about Lily? What will she do while I'm gone? I've been wondering this since Jisoo's route.
She'll have to wait for her brother to come back.
Okay, that wasn't helpful. But if I leave her alone, she might just die.
Is that so? I don't care.
And if I lose, she won't have any hope. And if I'm not there for her, if the game is that risky, I'm better off not participating. Just staying by her side would be the best for her.
Well, that's too bad. You're the perfect candidate for the game. You're putting me in an awkward situation. Like, I'm really this awkward. Then I'll change the rule.
Change the rule?
If you join the game, I'll make sure that your sister's illness will not progress any further.
Really?
And if you win, I will heal her completely, and you will return to her. If you lose, your memories will be gone, and you'll stay in the human world as a human.
Then even if I lose, Lily won't be any more sick than she is now?
Yes, but if she continues on being sick without a brother by her side, perhaps someday she'll... But it would be better to do nothing and watch her die, right? You have nothing to lose.
Okay, I'll do it.
A wise decision indeed. One warning, you should never violate the game rules. Once you do, you'll automatically be disqualified and your memories will be taken away.
That's why they're so strict about the rules.
I have a feeling that you will have a high probability of winning this game.
Not if you're me. That's Ji-woo. I'll do anything for Lily.
I understand. Then, once the time is right, I will send you to the human world.
Oh, when will Lily's condition stop from worsening?
The minute you leave this place. I'll explain the game rules right before it'll begin. Say farewell to your sister in advance. You may never see her again.
That's sad. Are you gonna see everyone?
The first participant was the black cat. I lied that his wishes will be granted only if he participates in the game, not by losing his memories. No matter what, the game must go on. If I were to tell him that wishes can be fulfilled only by losing his memories, he probably would have not joined the game. So I had no choice. Preventing his sister's condition from getting worse was a bit tough, as I absorbed no memories to make up for the lost magical power. Yet I had no choice. Heroine, wait just a little more. An interesting game will soon begin.
Ji-hey. We are gonna get to see them all. Ooh, where am I?
Hello, Sir Knight. You seem confused. The fact that you came to me means that you have a desperate wish that you'd like to fulfill. This is the same spiel I always give. I can realize that wish if you were to pay your memories in return. But that would mean that you'll forever forget about your precious one. So I prepared a game. If you win, you can still realize the wish without having to lose your memories. How does it sound? Will you participate?
Less detail the further we go, I see.
The second participant was a knight from the Grass Kingdom. He was guilt-driven by some incident involving a dead woman, and he wanted to revive her back to life. But he was hesitant to sacrifice his memories for it, since he was worried about his prince. He didn't seem to want to lose his memories about the prince. So I told him that there was a way to have his wish answered without losing his memories. The game. But the knight refused. He said he can't not just leave without the permission of his master. So I had no choice but to wait for the prince, because I had a feeling that he'll soon come to me. Hello, Prince. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, you were right. I'm here. Who are you?
I am the wizard, the one who grants any wishes.
The wizard. I have heard about you. A being with eternal life. The one who absorbs people's memories to grant their wishes.
You know very well about me. Impressive.
It's a legend passed down for generations that is famous among rabbits. Then, you came to grant my wish.
I'd first like to hear what it is.
My wish is for Eddie to become happy.
You mean the knight? He actually came to me once.
Eddie?
He wanted to bring a woman back to life.
I see. That's gonna make June feel even more guilty.
But he missed the chance of realizing his wish because of you.
Because of me. And that's gonna make him feel even more guilty. Ji-woo. Could Ji-woo be next?
The prince participated in the game on behalf of the knight. On behalf of the knight. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. And it doesn't help doing this voice either. And even if he doesn't win, it seemed that he'd rather live in the human world than to be a king in the kingdom. And the knight eventually joined as well. He was a bit angry at me for getting the prince involved. But in return, I promised them that they will both return to their kingdom if one of them wins. I used all ways and means so that the game for the heroine would begin. It didn't matter under what conditions the bets were on. Even if that meant that I would earn nothing, that I would just end up consuming my magical powers. I didn't care. If only I could meet the heroine. Now, if only I could see with my own eyes her experiencing different emotions. Of course, the ultimate goal is to meet her and talk to her. You made me wait for too long, so I'm not going to let you be happy. So I'm not just going to use... Okay, I can't talk. I'm sorry. This voice is making me tongue-tied. That's how I express my love for you.
Yay, Ji-woo!
Where am I? Hello, Kenos Rabbit.
Who are you? Your voice is dreadful.
I am the wizard, the one who grants wishes. You called me here. What is your wish? I'm done doing the spiel. I'm sick of it.
Oh, is that all we can have, Ji-woo?
The Kenos Rabbit who resented his family wanted to change his life around entirely. And he was, in fact, more interested in losing the game.
Really?
Because he wanted to lose the game in order to have a new start, in a new place.
Aw, Ji-woo. Aw. The outcome didn't really matter either way to him.
And lastly, I met the stray cat. I'm an asshole. Hello, Mr. Cat. Where am I? Who are you? Please relax. I am the wizard. If you're going to try to give me some bullshit, I won't put up with it. Reveal yourself.
Classic, mean Jion. It's been a while.
I see that you've lived a very lonely life. What? The stray cat was filled with anger when I first met him. He wanted to have revenge on his friend. And he liked the fact that he would be able to have a fresh new start in a different world, even if he were to lose.
So it kind of didn't matter either way to Jion as well, which is also kind of weird because sometimes he would just straight up leave. Well, no, I guess it makes sense. When he realizes that he's not going to win, he's like, fine, I'll just get started on my new life, you know? This is going on a lot longer than I thought it would. Sorry about that.
And that's how I rounded up the 5 participants for the game. This is how the game goes. Initially, all 5 will stay in their animal form, and when the heroine begins to favor one of them, they become humans.
Okay. I was wondering, it was sort of mentioned in Ji-yoon's route that when she starts to favor one, that's when they change.
And they have to make the heroine fall in love with them. The last animal that wins the heroine's heart gets his wish fulfilled, and will never see her again. The heroine, who will be confused by the sudden disappearance of the animal, will desperately wish for something for the first time in her life. And she will meet me, the wizard! Ta-da! That was my scenario. There were several rules to the game. Never tell anyone about the game. Never explain in detail about the Grim Continent. Make the heroine naturally fall in love. And do not tell the heroine about the sudden disappearance. That way, the heroine will be even more confused and more desperate. After setting the rules, I casted a spell on the 5 participants so that they'll all maintain their animal looks. Using my magical power, without taking in any memories was a difficult task, and I took the 5 participants to the human world. I never used so much power before. I even thought I might die if I were to use any more power. Dead. But I couldn't die yet. I had to meet someone. The heroine. If the heroine calls for me, I promised myself to make her miserable for making me wait for too long. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, you might not remember it because I normally skip over it. In editing, we saw it at the beginning of Ji-woo's route. This happens right before every single route starts.
You haven't changed a bit. It's not so bad watching you in confusion, but it's steadily beginning to get a little boring. I'm not amused by such mild level of pain. I must have you suffer in tears.
Okay, I don't think he said that, though. He said something else.
When we meet, what would you say? What expression would you show me? This curiosity is driving me crazy. I'm already crazy, though. Well, I'll gradually enjoy the most thrilling moments later. From now on, a fun story is about to start. I worked hard to prepare it, so please do enjoy. Okay then, shall we begin the game? The game progressed smoothly. The heroine chose someone and fell in love with him. And the winner and losers have been decided. I, who was suffering from diminishing power, was able to gain some back by absorbing the loser's memories. But because I used more power than I'd expected for the game, I became extremely weak. Since the wizard, the being that sustains its life by feeding on others' memories, progressed the game without any absorption of memories. Heroine. You continued to come to meet me, except when you chose the prince.
Yeah, that one time. Okay, yeah, so it is like a multiple timeline thing, I guess?
I was so happy when I met you that I was almost in tears. Because I've waited so long for the moment I wanted to talk to you more. But I couldn't hold on to you for a long time.
This is the one time I've regretted doing this voice for this character. It's really hurting my throat. I'm getting very tongue-tied.
Looking at you in love with another man made me want to take your memories away. So I did. Oh, but it was a bit different in the case of the black cat.
And Ji-yoon, too.
I wanted to destroy you when you asked me to grant you a wish that was already fulfilled.
Yeah.
Ta! Anyway, you left me to pursue your love again. Sometimes without the memory of having loved someone. Sometimes with an earnestly loving heart. After you left, I was alone again. The thought that my boring routine would repeat again was repulsive. And I began to regret. Why didn't I keep you by my side longer? Why did I send you away? I still haven't had unanswered questions. So I wanted to meet you just once more. I'm hoping that you would come once again to meet me. It doesn't matter whether you're in love with someone else. Just once more, I wanted to see you change as you fell in love. In order to do so, I have no choice but to do this. Rather than going back to my dull life, I wanted to see you once more, even if it meant losing all my powers. So I did something reckless. I overused my magical powers to turn back time. The time when the game first began.
Yeah, so that explains the multiple timelines thing.
And this time I watched you fall in love with a different person. What the heck? Treating this like an otome. Every time you fell in love with a different participant, I was able to observe a new side of you. My powers grew weaker day by day, and time passed quickly. The game finished once again, with the winner and the losers. Chosen. And I was given once more a chance to meet you. But you still didn't stay with me. You couldn't. So I turned back the time again to when it all began. I continued to repeat the endless game. And then...
Where am I? Who are you?
Hello, I'm the wizard, blah blah blah, you get the point.
The wizard?
I see that you've become to love someone again and fallen in despair, yada yada. I've done this a billion times.
What do you mean? Where is this place?
How long do I have to repeat this game? Then I finally realized something. I'm weird, and I should stop this. At this rate, I would try to continue the game, even if it meant costing my life for it. Because I desperately wanted her. I was finally able to understand how all my clients must have felt. So this is how it feels like to have a desperate wish. Because I wanted her so badly, I felt that I could give away not just my memories, but everything to be with her. But it seems that there is no wizard who can fulfill my wish.
There's no wizard for a wizard.
I don't want to be a wizard that grants others' wishes anymore. I want to stop being a wizard who is always forgotten by everyone. I'm tired of being the wizard who always has to just sit and wait. So I made a decision. For the first time, I'm trying to fulfill not others, but my own wish. The wish to be with her, to exist in the same world together. I'm going to restore her to her original self and wish that the two of us will meet in the same world. If we were to meet in the same world, perhaps there might be a chance that she'll fall in love with me. If I were to pay the price with all my memories, will this wish ever come true? My powers have become too weak from repeating the game many times. I'm not even sure if the wish will come true, even if I sacrifice all my memories for it. If my wish does not come true, what would happen to me? Will my tenacious life finally end? That doesn't sound too bad either. I am to fulfill my last wish by giving up all my memories. I hope that my last wish will be able to reach you.
God, that really killed my throat.
Where am I? What the hell? How did I end up like this?
Where am I? Who are you? Oh, this is weird. Huh. Oh. So that wish of his made it so that they both just sort of ended up in the same world without memories. Oh no, I gotta feel bad for Heejung in that. His wish just sort of made her like poof somewhere else and they're together. They're like, what is going on? Okay. Ow. I gotta be there with you. That freaking hurt my throat. Holy crap. So that was interesting to see. Got a lot of confirmation on things involving the animals, where they're from, wishes, and multiple timelines, the wizard himself. He was just really bored and just became obsessed with Heejung because he wanted her to wish for something and have emotions other than just like trying to please her mom. And so he created the game so that she would desperately wish for something and just be sad. And then the animals be sad. He's kind of fucked up. Like, yeah, I get it. He was alone and like bored. And then he just like really wanted to be with Heejung. It was just watching her the whole time, which is, I mean, I get, yeah, it's his job, but also really weird. I don't know. Wizard, I'm stick to Jiwoo. Thank you. Oh man, but with that, we have finished Dandelion. We finished the second Let's Play on the channel. Oh my gosh. I can't really rank the routes like I did in Diabolic Lovers because I'm not really sure. As far as the routes go, Jiwoo's was obviously my favorite. My least favorite route was probably Jiyoon, but that doesn't necessarily mean Jiyoon's my least favorite character. I mean, I don't know. The cats made me mad in their routes, but I don't know, I still just like them a lot as characters. And also they were both really funny in other routes. So they'd probably be after Jiwoo, and then Jihye and Jiyun after them. But as I mentioned at the start of this game, Dandelion has a very special place in my heart. So as do all of these characters. They all have a special place in my heart. This game, something about it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And especially Jiwoo. This is something I talked about at the start of this Let's Play and at the end of Jiwoo's route. I played this game when I was 15 or 16. I'm 23 now. But yeah, I discovered this game at a point in my life that was pretty hard for me. I was going through a lot, and this game just genuinely made me really, really happy. Jiwoo, you know, he was my first route, so he especially made me very, very happy. He's my favorite character. He still means a lot to me, just from back then. It's a silly game about dating animals. There's a lot of goofy scenarios, but this game does mean a lot to me, and Jiwoo does mean a lot to me. I think that this is kind of a special game. It can be goofy, like I said, and funny and silly, but it also like really touches your heart, I feel, with their wishes and the animals' pasts. And Heejung, I think, I really appreciate her as the protagonist. Like, I think she's really, really relatable. I was able to relate to a lot of the things that she was struggling with. And then the endings, oh my god, some of them hurt so bad. I think Jiyun's was probably the happiest ending, I would say. But yeah, I think that makes it such a unique game. Yes, this is by Chariots, as I've mentioned, which is, they've made Mystic Messenger, which is their most popular game. But I love Mystic Messenger, but Dandelion is my favorite game of theirs. It was their first game. If you would like to support Dandelion, definitely go check it out on Steam, play it for yourself. It is a lot of fun. Like, I'm definitely, like I've said before, going to go back and redo Jiwoo's route now, just because I miss him and I need him to know that he is my true end, and I want to finish with him because I just love him so much. I was, you know, it made me feel proud that a lot of you guys, a few episodes back, said that Jiwoo was also your favorite. Like, that was the most common response. So yes, I've made an army of Jiwoo lovers. But yeah, this game is really, really special to me. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope that it could also help brighten up your day a little bit, even if just for a moment, 20, 30 minutes, however long. And I hope you enjoyed the game. As for what's coming next after Dandelion, I'm hoping I will have done, by this time next week, the best of Dandelion. I'm working on it. a lot of videos to go through, but I'm finding some good moments that I've totally forgotten about at this point. And the week after, I'm hoping to start a new Let's Play. It won't be an Otome. It'll be something completely different from what I've done before, if I can get it to work properly. I don't want to make this big promise and then it not work properly, but if all goes according to plan, I really hope you will check out this new Let's Play. It's gonna be something totally different, totally new. Yeah, very excited. So yes, I think I've said all there is to say. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat some leftover pizza for lunch. So yeah, let me know your favorite route, your favorite character in the comments below. I would love to hear. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I'm so glad I decided to play this game for this channel. It was a lot of fun to revisit. Some of the routes I remembered absolutely nothing about, so it was fun to experience that with you all. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. With that being said, thank you so much for watching Dandelion. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video, and hopefully my next Let's Play, and Twisted Wonderland. I do play that. If you're not watching that, you should totally watch that too. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Bye!